going right into our hot topic, since we're talking about this Lattimore and Mike Evans fight, do you guys believe the fight between the Bucks and the Saints warranted Mike Evans being suspended for one game? Brian, I'll let you start that off.
Yeah, I definitely believe that it was definitely warranted. You can't be on the sideline, headed to the sideline, come running all the way around, trying to start a fight with. Well, he should have stayed. He should have stayed where he was headed. He shouldn't have came back on the field. And you can't attack a player like that and expect there not to be repercussions. Now, Lattimore did throw a punch, or what, to Brady, or no,
no, not Brady.
To Leonard Fournette, because Leonard Fournette came over to trying to protect Brady as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it was bad, but I didn't think it was. I thought it was more like in the flow of the game. The most is high, but with Evans coming from the sidelines running like that, that's just not called for. You don't do that. You let the other players on the field handle that situation. So the one game suspension was definitely warranted, and it was upheld today.
Marcus?
I actually probably feel like he should have got more than one game.
Yeah.
This is what his first time happening, and like you said, Brian, he ran all the way from the sideline. I just feel like if you're going to do all that, then he should. Then Lattimore shouldn't be able to get up. If you're going to go ahead and get suspended and probably cost your team a game the following week, hurting your team like that, then you should do some, make sure he don't get back up, because Lattimore wasn't affected at all, and there was no punishment for Lattimore at all, was there?
No, just he got ejected from the game.
He got it from the game. Okay,
I think he's getting fined,
which did ultimately hurt the Saints.
Yeah,
so he got out, they got a little bit of momentum on offense and was able to get that touchdown.
But if you're going to do all that, you should at least put a little bit of her on Lattimore. So it was all for nothing. It was dumb. It was stupid. And to be honest, he should have had more games than that, because this wasn't his first time doing that. So I think one game suspension wasn't enough.
Yeah, I'm agree with you guys on it. And Brian, you was on point where you was already headed to the sidelines. There's no need for you to come running back into the field to initiate anything. So yeah, you deserved it. You deserve to get it. And like I said, not only hurting his team, he hurt his fantasy owners too. I got him on my daggone squad, and that didn't help me at all. Even though I still won my game, but it still don't help me going into the next couple of weeks. So I'm not.
We'll need to talk about that, Mark.
I'm not very happy about that. But yeah, I think it was warranted. I think he deserved to get suspended for it. Herman, what you think?
Somebody 0-2 in fantasy, I see.
No, he didn't deserve to get suspended for this.
What?
Come on. First of all, let me tell you why. Let me tell you this, okay?
Hold on. Before you say it, Herman always goes against the rest of it. I think he just waits to see what we're going to say.
Hey, Marcus.
No. That Marcus decided who wins and where.
Yeah, so exactly. So, no, he didn't deserve to get suspended, okay? He never threw a punch. He wasn't all the way on the sideline.
He threw a punch.
No, he didn't. He pushed him down. He didn't throw no punches.
He pushed him far down. I didn't
even watch that video. He was throwing a punch.
He never threw a punch. They said there was no
okay, he ran to him
and shoved him. It's not his fault that that Lattimore felt like a little bitch, okay? Can I say that?
It's a family show.
All right, so secondly, he's not the NFL didn't even look at him as a repeat offender, because they said that, he hadn't gotten, it had been like 19 months, I think, or something like that, since he had an issue previously. So they didn't even look at him as a repeat offender. Third, Myles Garrett got 6 games for swinging helmets at a mug. All he did was shove the guy to the ground.
He only got one game.
He shouldn't have got one game. It should have just been a fine. And third and fourth, that's Tom Brady, the GOAT. You telling me he's not supposed to protect his quarterback? I wouldn't want none of y'all as my wide receiver if I was the GOAT, because y'all obviously just would have went to the sidelines and let me get my ass. Sorry.
Look, you ain't mad enough. Shut your mouth, Tom Brady. Don't be talking stuff on the field all the time.
Forte was already out there.
No, but there was another Saint there, and Fournette had already got knocked back. So and if y'all noticed, they said that there was video of Evans talking to the refs, and he told the refs, "That's Tom Brady. What am I supposed to do? You protect the GOAT." So no, he shouldn't have got suspended. And then there's another thing is John Runyon is the one who gave him the 1-game suspension. Guess who John Runyon's son plays for? Oh, the Green Bay Packers. Guess who the Bucs play next week? Oh, the Green Bay
Green Bay
Packers.
Packers.
Look, come on now, NFL. You gotta at least look like you're above water on this one. So
So
you
you're saying
know,
this- so you're saying
I
there's
thought
conspiracy
Thrash,
is what
I
you're
thought
saying.
I thought the wide receiver overseer Thrash was overseeing that.
no, that was John Runyon.
You sure? Because what?
John Runyon did the original suspension, and then
Thrash heard the
yeah,
appeal?
he heard the
Okay.
appeal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you can't really put it on Runyon because Thrash heard the appeal and he agreed.
and he
with it.
wasn't going to overturn Runyon
Why not?
because he wasn't.
Well, I mean,
'Cause-
apparently in
'cause
your
Runyon
eyes
said,
it was
hey,
obvious that he
'cause
should
he's-
be able
'cause
to. He should be able to run from one side of the field where he's off to
He
get in
wasn't-
an
he wasn't
altercation
on one
with a
side of
bunch
the
of with a
field.
bunch of teams.
He was
when you
literally
need to
about
break it up.
3 yards away.
He
and
was
he
on the
protected-
sideline.
He was not
He
on
was-
the sideline. Go back and watch the film. He wasn't
He
even
was on the
line.
sideline.
He was a
was
step
still
away
talking
from the
to the coach.
sideline. He was
He
one
was
step
talking
away.
he
Talking
was
to
in
he
the
was talking
green.
to Arians, and Arians said, "Get in there."
He was in the green. He wasn't on the sideline.
He was on the
So,
sideline.
so
He did
Herman, if I'm
exactly
hearing
what
it
he was supposed to
correctly,
do.
you're saying that it's possibly there was a conspiracy to keep Mike Evans out of the game against the Green Bay Packers because of John Runyon
All I'm saying
decision on
is,
this whole situation.
why didn't John Runyon recuse himself? Because there's obviously a conflict of interest. I don't care what nobody says.
He didn't have to recuse himself because there's an appeal process.
No, he should have recused himself.
There's an appeal process. It was processed and it was denied.
And you know what this goes back to, though, too, Brian? It goes back to
What?
what you said. They need to have a set standard of like, if you do this, you're getting suspended. Not somebody gets to look and say, I think you should do. Like, if you did this, you get suspended. If you was on the sideline, you run off during the fight, you get suspended. Like the NBA does.
Yeah,
If you-
anybody off the bench.
Yeah,
On
if you were
the
outside the
record,
numbers and a
Yeah.
fight broke out, or you weren't in on that play or something, they should have some standards set. And that way you can say, these are the rules. It's not a judgment call. These are the rules. And you broke the rules that we put in place. And they wouldn't have these controversial situations going on. So, but I don't think he should have got suspended.
Interesting.
Thank you for watching this clip from The Live Game. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Live Game. We're also on Twitter at The Live Game 3 and on Instagram at the official The Live Game. Once again, thank you.